So how did you ask for this? that little Trevor Noah quote at the bottom there.
Wow.
I'm dying to know how that conversation went.
I was like, Chep, you know, I know you're really busy.
It's generally the opening line. Yeah.
I know it's hectic and, you know, this is like a lot and would you mind giving me like a short quote for my book, you know? But if you can't, you know, it's okay, you know, just, you know. Because I understand, because you'd have to read a little bit of the book. I'll send you a few chapters for you to check out so that you can, you can write it. So I did. He was a bit like, dude, why would you even make this a thing? Why is this a...
Because didn't you write a blurb for his book?
I did write a blurb
so,
for
I
his
mean...
book. No, I struggle. I really struggle to ask for things.
Khaya's wicked sense of humor makes him a beautiful friend. We've known each other for years. He's made many meaningful connections with people from all walks of life, but there's one special WhatsApp group that both him and I are part of. We use it to keep in touch with our good friend Trevor Noah, who, as you probably know, is based in the US with The Daily Show. And he loves to stay in touch with what's happening in South Africa. So, who's on the group? There's me, there's Trevor, there's Khaya, his cousin Xolisa Keshana, who is also in the advertising world as a partner at Joe Public, the very prolific Sizwe Dlomo, who is a TV and radio presenter and a highly regarded media personality, as well as a businessman. It's a group filled with lots of laughing and fun, but there's one rule. Nothing leaves the group. In fact, just speaking about the group right now means I might get fined. In the book, you say you are, and this is the line, I was an emotional coward back then. Right? So now we've established that the reason initially you were a coward to approach girls and date them because you know to be their boyfriend is because of poverty. You don't want them to go back to your house. You couldn't afford the movies.
Yeah.
But now you're working in Cape Town and you still, you know, you're still ducking and diving girls.
Yeah.
And then you say I was an emotional coward then. Are you no longer an emotional coward?
I think that I am. I think I'm more diplomatic. No. So when I say diplomatic, is that I will say, because when I say I was an emotional coward, because I didn't know how to break up with the girl, you know that one, in the book. So I didn't know how to do it. So when she was going to London,
yes.
She was going to London. I couldn't tell her that I'm not coming to London with you.
Yes, this is the white girl and used to sleep over.
Yes, she used to sleep over at my place.
And you guys used to watch movies on the floor at her house.
Yes, at her house.
Yes,
and then her dad walked in and I was like, oh my God, I'm about to be shot.
This is how I die.
This is how I die. I've seen this.
Oh God, not like this.
I have seen this.
In all three books,
Yeah.
you're always keen to tell us how you asked someone to be your girlfriend and how it happened that they're your girlfriend. But they're no longer around. So it means sooner or later there was a breakup. So I'm thinking a good 12 breakups have occurred here. And we know nothing about it. So I was thinking the next book should be Khaya Dlanga's breakups, and then the subtitle is My Favorite Mistakes. Khaya has had quite a tumultuous journey with love. He learned at school that being funny and charming was enough to cancel out his uncool, socially awkward, nerdy side with the girls. He spent the largest part of his 20s in self-imposed celibacy because of religious reasons as a devout Christian. A few years ago, he was thrust into the celebrity dating limelight when he spent some time together with the beautiful Boiti Tulo. Over the years, that charming smile has made many ladies weak at the knees, but caused him some heartbreak on more than one occasion, but somehow manages to remain good friends with all of his exes, which is a big part of his life philosophy. He's very vocal about his feelings about love and likes to spark furious debates on Twitter. Recently, he seems to be head over heels for a certain doctor. Please can someone bring my phone? There's something that I wanted to ask, but it's on the phone. And it's about you that someone sent.
Oh, Nkosi enough.
I know. Thank you, Lungani. So I'm going to do something, and I think Sizwe, when he's watching this, he's going to be like, guys, what part of the game is this? Come on, man. I told you guys, nothing in this group gets out of this group. What is wrong with you people? I'm going to start finding people out here. So we've got this
That's
WhatsApp
him.
group.
Oh, my goodness.
And if anything out of this group happens to make it out, even to your partner during pillow talk, Sizwe has himself a chemical meltdown. Like, you have to give your firstborn to apologize.
Yeah.
Sizwe, here, have Alake, because I spoke about this. But I'm going to do it anyway, because ever since this was sent, I was like, how accurate. It was somebody who sent Sizwe a message, and then he screen grabbed it, and then he sent it to us.
I think I remember this.
This person said,
Yeah.
I love the way Khaya falls in love.
Uh-huh.
It's without cynicism. It's like he's taking a free fall every time. What is the conversation you have with yourself? Because you can't be like, okay, I'm going to fall in love now, and then you go. But then you see yourself in it. What conversations are you having with yourself whilst you're falling in love?
They're like, oh, this is, like, literally, I think they are naive, if you will. It's like, oh, this is so great. This is so fantastic. Oh, she's so beautiful. Oh, she's so smart. She's so intelligent. Oh, I like how she reprimanded me about that thing, you know? Oh, I never thought about that thing in that way. And for me, it's usually those kinds of things that, like, make me, because I don't think that a relationship is making me worse.
Yeah.
I always think that's making me better. So that's why I think I do lack the cynicism. And I know that, in the modern era, people say that, oh, you should keep it private and, you keep it hidden. What if you break up? Guys, people break up all the time.
And they're fine.
And they're fine.
And they survive.
And they survive. And also people stay together all the time. And they're fine.
And they survive that as well.
And they're surviving that. I just don't believe in creating a false sense of a relationship for the, for the gram, for example. There's someone who once said this to me. I'll not mention a name. I'll never forget this. I'm going to a restaurant that I'm always at, Jameli. And this person says to me, I'm like, oh, wow, geez, you guys, the marriage thing is like, that is so awesome to see. And he says to me, this individual says, don't do it. Marriage, it's great for the gram and nothing else.